Hi, it's Sherri from A Quilting Life, and I'm here today to share with you some of the smaller projects from my brand new Home and Hearth quilt book. It was actually really fun the other day. All of my quilts and projects arrived home, and then the next day my books arrived. And so I spent most of the weekend signing the books and getting them shipped out, and just kind of enjoying having the quilts and projects in my home. And I started thinking that it would be really fun to do a video and show the smaller projects up close. And my thought is that I want to do some other videos with some tutorials on how to make some of these smaller projects and give you some of my tips and tricks. You would need to purchase the book to have the cutting instructions. I won't be sharing that on the videos, but I thought if I posted kind of a little preview of everything now, I could get some input from you as to which projects you might want to see me do a video for. Now, I also want to note that there are 5 large quilts included in the book. I'm not going to share those today. We'll share those up close at another time, but I did want to just, since there are so many fun small projects, I did really just want to share those today and get some of your thoughts about future videos. Okay, so as I mentioned in the introduction, all of my quilts and projects from Home and Hearth arrived at my house just the other day. And the books actually arrived this weekend as well. So I've shipped out all of my pre-orders. I'm not sure when the Amazon pre-orders will ship, but I do have them here. And so mine have all shipped, or if you order it now, it'll ship as soon as you place your order. And I'm sure Amazon is very quickly shipping theirs as well. First of all, there are 4 table runners in the, well, 3 table runners and a table topper / wall hanging in the book. This one is just really super simple and fun. These fabrics are a mix of Bonnie and Camille fabrics mixed with our fabrics. And I didn't really realize that I was going to be able to use my border fabric and binding for this quilt. I was searching for some more of this collection by Bonnie and Camille that wasn't available, and then I realized, wow, our fabric looks perfect with it. So anyway, this is the simple patchwork runner, and I plan on making several more of these. I think it'd be really fun in Christmas fabrics and in fall fabrics. And so anyway, happy to have this home to put on my table. And also you can easily adjust the length and make fewer blocks if you want it a little bit smaller. I made this one specifically for our table that's pretty long. So this one is a longer runner. Okay, another one of the runners is this one with basic gray cider fabric. It's very fallish as well, and just a really fun block. I did a scrappy binding on it, and so I was able to use some of the prints. But this one is a simple runner too, and great for scraps. I just used 2 different fabrics in each block, so this is a really good one for scraps. I used Mochi linen on the back, which I love, so it almost makes it kind of really fun reversible too with the scrappy binding. Okay, and so this one is called the Alfresco runner. Okay. The next runner is the Hearts at Home runner, and this was made with Corey Yoder's Canning Day fabric from a couple years ago. I actually had, when I designed the projects for this book, I knew about our Sincerely Yours fabrics, but they weren't yet available, and so I absolutely cannot wait to remake this runner with our Sincerely Yours fabrics that are shipping this month. I am super excited. It was kind of the plan all along that I was going to put this in the book and then have that pattern available for people to make in the Sincerely Yours fabric. So just a thought, if you want to, if you're thinking about fabric selection, this fabric really isn't readily available right now, but Sincerely Yours would make a great option. And another scrappy binding for this runner and Sincerely Yours fabrics would also make a great scrappy binding. Okay, and then along with this Hearts and Home runner, I have the topper, and it's the same heart, but it's put into a wall hanging or table topper style, and it is actually the same exact block. You just make 4 of them and set them together. And again, this would make a really fun Valentine's wall hanging with the Sincerely Yours fabrics. But I also wanted to show that it's also just very springy. These fabrics are from our Balboa collection and just are really suited to the pattern as well. Okay, I'm really super excited about this. This is a project bag. I love project bags. What I love about this one is that it has the curved edges. I had never really seen a pattern anywhere for a project bag with curved edges. And so I wanted to put one in this book and with the vinyl. And I was actually thinking this would be a great video. Let me know if you think that you'd like to see a tutorial on this, because I could share with you, how to sew with put the vinyl in for the window. The zipper is super easy in this, and you will need to make bias binding because of the curved edge, but anyway, let me know what you think. That's one of the projects I was thinking about sharing a video on. Also included this is a rotary cutter case, and this was actually the idea of my publisher at Martingale. I was just kind of tossing around some ideas with her about some extra little projects that I wanted to include in the book. And she mentioned rotary cutter holder, and I thought that is such a great idea, because sometimes rotary cutters, even if you shut them, they don't always shut all the way. And I've noticed sometimes that the blade that is just really close to the edge, and if you have it in a bag, to me it's like an accident waiting to happen. So I made this little case so you can just stick your rotary cutter in there, so that if it's in your bag and it's in there, you're not going to accidentally hit any part of that blade. So just a fun little project that we wanted to include. Really simple as well. And then I also added in this hexagon needle case, which I absolutely had so much fun designing. It has felt for you to put your needles in, and there's 2 little pockets here, a bigger one and a smaller one. You could put a little pair of scissors, you could put a little spool of thread. I've got a little felt piece to go over the little button. And fun fact about this button, I found it in the drawer of my great-grandmother's sewing machine cabinet. So that has a lot of significance to me. So anyway, we could also do a tutorial for this little needle book. Let me know what you think about that. I think that would be another really fun project as well. Okay, we also have 3 pillows in the book that I wanted to show you. And this one, there's actually a quilt that coordinates with this one. And this is made in the Vanessa Gertzen Lella Boutique fabrics. And this is the blooming pillow. And there, like I said, there's a quilt that goes along with this pillow. So really fun. I also went ahead and used that Mochi linen on the back. It's such a great fabric for when you're making home decor items, and just a splash of the fabric from the collection to cover the zipper. And you've probably seen our video. We already have a video on how to make this type of pillow back. The instructions are also in the book. This pillow is an 18-inch pillow, which I really like. I think I'll make more 18-inch pillows after making this one and seeing how the size looks on my couch. I've really liked it just in the few days that it's been home. Okay, there is also a 16-inch pillow in the book with mini log cabin blocks. This one was super fun to make. I used all Sherri and Chelsea fabrics for this pillow. So it was a lot of fun to put this one together. And this one's in the book as well. Use Summer Sweet on the back. And then finally, and this pillow I love because it's perfectly sized for a standard pillow, just the kind that you have on your bed, so you can use it for a sham. And this is from our Happy Days fabric. As I was finishing up projects in the book, our Happy Days fabric had just arrived, and so I was able to use it and really had a lot of fun making this great pillow sham. I just cannot wait to put this on one of the beds in our house that has a Sherri and Chelsea fabric quilt. I feel like it's really going to coordinate with all of them. So anyway, those are the small projects. Let me know what you think about what your favorite picks would be for some videos, and we'll get those made this fall. Okay, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of these projects up close. I know for me they've been gone for about a year, so it has been just wonderful to have them back in my home. And be sure to leave a comment on today's video. Share your thoughts about what you might want to see as far as a tutorial type of video based on one or more of these projects. If you love our video, please share it with a friend, hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks so much for stopping by.